So let's take a moment to settle. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here at this very special time. Why don't we put our right hands on our heart, our left hands on our right, and feel the breath coming in. Feel that the breath is pouring down like gold from above through our crowns, filling our hearts, going all the way down a column of light, all the way down to our feet and into Mother Earth. Feeling that connection with her, our love for her and her love for us. We are here at this time for Mother Earth. We are part of her, and she is part of us. All of her elements are required for us to exist. And so we send her our gratitude and our love as we allow that downpouring of golden light from above to filter, to shower its way all the way down through our bodies, through our hearts, and into our feet and into Mother Earth. And as we feel this, we also begin to feel her love for us, rising up this column to fill our hearts, opening our hearts wider and wider, spreading the light, that golden light, surrounding each one of us with a sphere of golden light, of protection, of peace, of safety, filled with this beautiful energy of the realms, of the guides, of the angels, of our guardians. And as that rises up towards heaven, we allow that feeling of expansion, of alignment, of stretching up to meet that part of us that dwells in the higher realms, that spark of divine fire that pours down this golden energy of stillness and fills our beings. And then let's begin to feel the threads weaving between us, weaving a beautiful fabric of connection between us and with all our loved ones, with all those who are suffering, with all those who are trying their best to manage to survive, sharing our light and our love and our blessings with all those we know and all those we don't know, all the humans and all the creatures, all of life, whether it be on this world, on this planet, or beyond in all other worlds, in the cosmos that surrounds us. And as we take this moment to feel the stillness, to feel that peace, to feel the love of all the surrounding beings of light, let us take a moment to recognize that we have chosen to be here at this time that we knew it would not be easy necessarily. What we knew that we would have to pave the way, find the path through the darkness, through the thickets, through the challenges. Before we came, we had long before known that this would be our grand finale. This would be our coming of age, our graduation. And this would be our greatest gift to what we call God or divinity. This will be and is our greatest service that we have ever done to all of life. For we are here to bolster, to support, and nourish all of life. We are here to bring the light, the love of the realms, of the guardians, of the avatars, of the holy beings. We are here to become light itself, for we already are light. And yet it is necessary to consciously invite it, embrace it, and recognize it within our very hearts. The great presence of light that we are, that we reflect, that we radiate, is the most important thing we can be and do at this time especially. For there is great confusion. And where there is confusion, there is lack of clarity. There is lack of purpose and direction. There is lack of a sense of knowing who you are and where you stand. And it is very difficult to feel that you have a place, that you are grounded on a particular piece of earth with a particular dimension of reality that you can navigate, that you can feel comfortable within, and that you can establish as your ground. And we invite you at this time, once again, to feel Mother Earth beneath your feet or beneath your seat, to feel Mother Earth's love, to feel her generosity, to feel her gratitude, for she knows too that she is in travail, that she is in a birthing process, just as is all life. And it is necessary for her also to hold steady and to embrace the love, the affection, to embrace the responses of those humans who are the light bearers, who are the bringers of the dawn, who have as their knowing, as their mission, their purpose, who have a sense of duty, you might say, to assist in Mother Earth's birthing process, to assist in the creation of the new earth. For the old earth is fast fading away in its entanglement with materialism, in its sense of being lost, of being unsure, unsteady, and of knowing that everything that used to be normal is falling apart and cannot sustain itself. The ones who orchestrate and direct the energies of control are very much aware of the growing expansiveness and power of the light as the cosmic rays are pouring it down upon this planet into the hearts of those light bearers that are perhaps listening to this talk we are giving you. For they know in their hearts, those of you who are carrying the light, that you have volunteered to hold as much light as you possibly can, to allow every cell of your being to open up to receive this light, to bathe yourself and to bathe all life with this light, to fill yourselves with it for your own healing and for the release of all the old patterns, of all the old belief systems and ways of seeing and thinking, of replacing them now with greater and greater light. Welcome. Nice to see you, Phoenix. And so it's important to understand that holding steady is a simple matter. It consists of placing your feet on the earth every day, whether it be in your room or on the earth outside, and giving thanks to Mother Earth, and reaching up to Father Sky and acknowledging the beautiful golden light that is pouring into you from all the dimensions that watch over this planet, from your own brilliance, from your own golden sun, that spark of divine fire that exists simultaneously within you and outside of you in the higher realms, in the higher dimensions and vibrations. Because the image of the new earth already exists as a blueprint. And the blueprint is unfolding itself organically. The downpouring of love, the downpouring and downloading of information, of codes, of activations that is going on in all your lives is part of this process of your unfolding, of your expansion, of your opening up, of your hearts, of your minds, of your whole being, to become more light, to become more, you might say, God-like, become more loving, unconditionally loving, accepting and allowing each one to exercise their free will without judgment, allowing each one to reap the rewards of their belief systems, of their karma, of their thought processes, and of the energy that they put out. For they have said, as you sow, so shall you reap. And it is important to understand that there is such a thing as forgiveness, that there are practices like the Ho'oponopono. There are ways in which you can imbue water with your love, your gratitude, and your request for forgiveness. You can ask Mother Earth, you can ask the creatures and all life to forgive you for the times when you were less conscious than you are now, when then you were less able to be of service, when you were less able to acknowledge and respect all of life. For this is a mark, shall we say, of the ascended beings that you are. There is no distinction between you and those higher beings. It is just like an older brother and a younger one, or an older sister. They have spent a few more years in eternity, in the realms of love, bathing in the beauty and in the brilliance of God's love. And you too will attain this same state, and in fact are attaining it in each choice that you make to be of service, to love unconditionally, and to help whomever you can to navigate through the darkness and through the confusion. For your light, your brilliance will be like the lighthouse. It will be like the lantern that shines in the dark, that leads you on the pathways through the forests, through the density, towards greater and greater expanses of light, of love, of joy, of peace, and of bliss. For this is what is ordained for you. Within the service that you provide, there is also the gift, the reward, the deep satisfaction of knowing that you are closer and closer to that Godhead within you, to that Goddess that dwells within you and that created you. That you are becoming closer and closer and more a part of all that is. For you already are a part. In fact, you already are all that is itself. There is no distinction. There is no separation within the field of oneness of you and some divine energy. For that divine energy is what is in every cell. It is in the very blueprint of your creation. The love of the divine, the love of God, Goddess, created you from a blueprint, from a sacred geometrical pattern that is spread throughout all of creation. That is a divine blueprint. And within it, there exists the opportunity now, the potentiality to live in peace, to live with grace and ease, with abundance, with love and cooperation. And as you do this in your own life and in the lives of those you love and those you help and share with, so that light and that energy grows brighter and brighter until you do not have to do anything but shine, but be the lighthouse, be the lantern or the candle burning brightly in the dark. For the more light there is, the more it illuminates the darkness. And then those that are hiding in the shadows can recognize that it is safe to come out now. You recognize that you can be safe in this world, and that trusting in the divinity within you and surrounding you will assure your safety. For there is nothing else that you can trust in this world unless it is foundationed in love and in light. And when you trust, your trust is rewarded. You will always find the magic, the serendipities, those miraculous times when you thought you could not go on and something would appear and help you. Perhaps a human angel would come and assist you and turn you in the right direction. Perhaps a hawk will fly above you and you will know that you are watched over, that you are being sustained by divinity itself. Perhaps you will see a butterfly or a deer or something magical will show up in your life to reassure you that your trust is always rewarded, that your patience will always bring you that ecstasy at the end of the tunnel, that brilliance of light that will remind you of your source, of your origin. And so you will find that you will find more and more of this kind of energy when you are in nature, when you relate to the creatures and to living things, to the running waters, to the sky above, to the clouds, the wind, the rain. And you find yourself, instead of complaining, you find yourself filled with gratitude that you have lived another day to enjoy this Garden of Eden, this magical place, this great gem, sparkling in the density of the darkness of space, with its brilliant colors of blues and greens and white, and the many-colored beings, the birds, the creatures that show their brilliance and their light, that welcome the sun in the morning and sing it to its rest in the evening. All the birds know that creation is sacred. All the birds sit and watch the sun and sing their songs as they do in the mornings, chirping at the rising of the sun and the beauty of another day, another unfolding, another unknown, for no one knows what the day will bring. And if you come to the day with a positive, loving attitude, that is what you will experience. If you bring an attitude of grumpiness, of complaining, of bitterness, that is what you perpetuate. And so we have taught many times now the importance of monitoring every thought, every feeling, every word that you utter or think, to notice and to take a breath and let go of anything negative. Let go of any thoughts, of anything of harm. Excuse us. So know that you have choice. Know that there is nothing that can harm you when you trust in your divinity and the divinity that surrounds you, that embraces you, that loves you, and that always looks after you. Remember each day to have a practice, whatever it is. Make sure it includes Mother Earth and Father Sky. Make sure that your heart is in the center and that you are willing to open it. Make sure that you surround yourself with a sphere of golden light. It will keep you safe. It will only allow positivity and love to enter. It will not allow that negative. It will not allow the energy of attack, of disturbance. It will not allow the fear to enter. For that light, that golden light, is an energy of the love of God, of Goddess. It is the energy of creation. That love is the most powerful force that exists. It is what you are made of. There is complete, unconditional love within it. And you have the choice with each breath, with each thought, with each word, with each choice, to embrace that love, that light, and that positive attitude that will not allow the negative spin into your life, that will interrupt those who complain and tell them that you are experiencing a day of gratitude, that you know and trust that all will be well, that there is always a silver lining to every cloud, and that you understand that this too shall pass, that every challenge can be met with love, with gratitude, and with understanding that it is but a step to a higher path, to a higher reality, and that your light is the most powerful energy that you have, along with your love. You understand that everything is for a higher purpose. Every challenge brings its strengths. Every challenge brings its elegant solution when your heart is the guiding principle and your mind can be still and you are able to be fully present in your body. You have the choice. In many ways, it is the only thing you do have. And you have that choice in each moment, because with each breath, you are renewing yourself. With each breath, you are resetting the button. You are creating a brand new moment. And all there is the moment. There is no future. There is no past within the moment. And when your moment is filled with gratitude, when you are able to find forgiveness and stop judging yourself so harshly or judging another, you begin to unfold a life of grace, such beautiful grace, that no matter what is before you, you know that it is but a stepping stone to greater joy, to greater peace, and to a deep sense of satisfaction that your life is a contribution to the energy of the whole and to the evolution of the new earth. For you shall surely see it in your own lifetime when you hold this vision and you hold this positivity. In some ways, you might say, we are here to bring you the good news that the energy, that the new earth is at hand, that you are creating it in every moment. It is at heart, you might say. So we wish you to know how much we love you. We do not judge you for your pimples, for your wrinkles, for the thoughts you have about yourself that are false in most cases. We love you just the way you are, for we see only the divine spark that is manifested within you. We are always available to guide you, to answer your questions, to fill your intuition with the truth, with the correct choices. When you stop and listen in the silence, in the stillness, you will hear us, you will know us, because we are as close as your breath, we are within your heart. We love you. May the living spirit that is in our life, the great mystery, fill your hearts with so much love that it overflows and embraces the whole of Mother Earth and all her creatures. We will take a break and we will answer your questions when we return. Thank you so much.